All right, everybody, what's going on, man? How y'all doing? Welcome to today's edition of Swag Talk. This Swag Smoke, not Swag Talk, Swag Smoke. This is episode number 129. The big soldier, hopefully he'll be checking in with us. Otherwise, you got your boy C Wells holding it down for you. And man, we just gonna chop it up like we always do, man. We're gonna talk about little bit of football, got some basketball coming down the pipe. Just so recruiting is still popping off. Signing day is next Wednesday, so we're gonna be getting ready for that. And any other thing going on, there's talk of MEAC expansion, which anytime you talk expansion, you got to kind of look at it in the case of maybe something happens on this side too. So, um, what's going on with you, Mr. Moore out there in Texas, man? What's happening with you? What's going on to my boy G? What's happening with you, man? Thank y'all for tuning in, and man, we're gonna go ahead and do what we do. So first off, man, I guess we'll go ahead and start it off with FAMU made their hire. They took a long way around to make the decision that they probably should have made in the first place. All right, now what's going on? What's happening with you? What's happening? Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, man, they went a long way around to get to the situation to get to the end that they could have already gotten to. Coach James Colsey the third is now the head coach at FAMU. He's the 19th head coach in the history of the program. He was the defense coordinator last season, so you keep that continuity. It looks like they might be getting some of those guys back that they lost. So I think that was at least in the short term, I think that was the right move. Sometimes hiring guys who are already on staff may not be the best decision, and sometimes it is the right decision. So, I think sometimes when you have a team that's kind of moving on one path, you want to yeah, you missed out on your you missed out on your dually, man. I'm sorry that he ain't even reach out, man. So hey, maybe next time around he'll be available again. So we'll see. But like I said, I think for the continuity's sake, and I mean, this is a guy who knows the team, and the team knows him. The fan base is excited, so we'll see how all this turns out. That's the last of the coaching searches that we have out there. So thank goodness we don't have to talk coaching searches no more this season. We'll say that for next season when we see who ends up hitting the bricks after next season. But for now, we finally made it through all these coaching changes. We finally survived all the ups and downs and ins and outs of these things, and now we can kind of move forward and just focus on what's coming now. And that's signing day, like I said, is coming up on Wednesday. What's going on, Mr. Carey? How you doing? Welcome to the show. And we all doing good. I think everybody's doing well right now. I know I'm doing pretty good. Getting ready for this weekend, but yeah, we finally got us an OC, and I'm pretty happy about the move. Like I said, Mark Frederick comes over from Prairie View. He played at Southern. He's a guy from Woodville, so he's a guy who knows the area. He coached at Southern, a couple stints. I think he coached at Langston before or somewhere like that previously. So he's a guy who's put in the work. He's put in the time, and I like his offenses at PV because they ran the ball regardless. And I would love to see Southern get that running game going again. So I'm glad that they finally made a decision, and now you can move forward with that. So that's something. Yeah, it, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. There's no there's no easy game right now. Like I said, if you want to be champ, you gotta take the hard road. And Bama State gonna be tough. JSU obviously on the road gonna be tough. And then there's always a surprise or two. So you just never know. What's coming at you. But um, you take it game by game. But like I was saying, I think that having somebody entrenched now, it gives you a direction that you can move forward in. You still, I have different thoughts about that because I've heard different things about that situation. Um, so I do think that the offensive line needs to be retooled. I think that they need to have a clear direction in how they want to handle it. Um, the lack of running game last season was just ridiculous. If you know Southern for the last, I don't know, I guess you have to go almost back to 2013. If you know Southern since that time, Southern's been able to run the football, whether they can move the ball in any other way or not. Seeing the team average barely over 120 yards per game, rushing in multiple games where they couldn't get anything going, it just was disappointing. That was probably my biggest disappointment of the season, on the fact that they could not run the ball. So hopefully, a revamp look at the offensive line and a retooling of the offense in general will be good. They do seem like they're making a commitment to improving the O line in terms of numbers, so you can't go wrong with that. Um, yeah, they definitely went heavy on JUCO, which is something that they've been doing the last couple of years, but they definitely went that direction in offensive linemen and a couple of high school guys as well. They had a kid out of Florida come on a visit, and he's from a program that I really like. So hopefully, he's supposed to be committing on Saturday. So we'll see if he chooses Southern. But I love guys that come from winning programs because they bring they bring that winning culture with them. They bring that understanding with them. And that's not to say that a kid that played for a team that wasn't successful can't help you, but I just like the guys that come from programs that win, and that have traditionally won, because they have that ingrained in them. A lot of time they don't have a lot of things that you have to break out of them. They can come in and be ready. So right now everybody's looking pretty good. I'm excited for signing day. Signing day is like I almost don't like the early signing day because it takes the buzz away from the original signing day. But those days are kind of like Christmas, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely planning on being at the Southern recruitment bash, whatever you want to call it, on Wednesday night. So hopefully, if y'all there, holler at your boy. Me and the old lady will be there. Hopefully that's the plan. So if y'all see me, holler. But like I said, I love signing day. It's something that gives me a little bit of excitement. You get to kind of get an idea of what's to come, and everybody kind of feels like the guys they getting are the best. So it's always cool to see everybody's feelings on guys, and get to see some good stuff. So definitely excited for that. Of course, we got the Legacy Bowl coming up in this month, actually, on the 24th, I believe, of this month. Definitely gonna be there. That's something that I enjoy. The last two times that I've gone, I think that they've been doing a good job with that. What's up, big my boy Los J, man? What's happening with you out there? What's going on with you and your Tigers, Texas Southern? But like I said, looking at the Legacy Bowl, Bubba McDowell will now be one of the coaches. He's replacing Willie Simmons, who obviously went to Duke. So they had that opportunity for him. Coach McDowell takes it. So I think that's a good opportunity for him to kind of step in there and get that extra coaching. Yeah, I think they've been, one thing about Southern this off season is they've been uncharacteristically quiet, man. It's almost like you can't, you ask around and you can't get an answer. You ask around and you get two or three different answers. Nobody really knows what's going on like normal. So it kind of puts you in a weird spot because you want to know what's going on, but you can't really. Sometimes you get lucky with the connections that you have, and you can work those. But sometimes they seem to be keeping things a little bit more closer to the vest now. So hopefully my sources can continue to do what they do, and I can get my little info. But the one thing about my sources is they always tell me, man, don't say nothing. So it's like I can't say anything even if I know it, which defeats the purpose of me bringing it up. So that's why I typically don't say too much because I don't want to burn my sources. But back to the Legacy Bowl. Looking at the roster so far, they haven't completely announced it, but Bubba Adams from Alabama State is there. Will be there. Sunday out of Anderson from Grambling will be there. He's having a good week this week at his All-Star game. Cedric Anderson from Grambling will also be there. Ryan Atkins, who played in a showcase a couple of weeks ago and really looked well on the offensive line, he'll be there. My boy Robins Beauplan, Mr. Goldenfoot, will be there. And the other SWAC names: Taj Brown from Southern will be there. Jordan Carter from Southern will be there. Let's see. Cameron Colvin, offensive lineman for FAMU, will be there. Eric Dunn Jr., offensive lineman from Prairie View, will be there. Let's see. Deontay Graham, offensive lineman from Jackson State. Travion Green, linebacker from Prairie View. Jaheim Hazel, defensive back from Jackson State. Aiden Hemphill, offensive lineman from Texas Southern, will be there. Omari Hill Robinson, defensive back from Bethune-Cookman. Ja'Cory Howard, nice running back from Texas Southern, who didn't really who can tote the ball, but obviously when you got a guy like Ladarius Owens on their roster, he's gonna overshadow you a bit. We got the big soldier in here now, man. What's going on with you? Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, I was on cue for a while. I was like, okay.
Man, I just look, that's on me, bro. I just looked up and seen that little red button.
Man, I thought I was dueling, man. I thought I couldn't come back to the party.
Oh, you always good here, man.
Yeah, man. I had to deal with the ocean, man, for a little while, so it's up now. What's up? What's happening, everybody?
What's going on with you? Hey, you showed up here at the same. You and Crook showed up at the same time, boy. Y'all rolling together.
Oh no, now what's up, Crook?
But
it was something I wanted to add, Crook, man. I can't. I think of it a little later, guy. But
all right,
what we talking about right now, though, man?
Oh, I was just running through the rosters for the Legacy Bowl. But Los J said that Chris Dishman is the first coach that he know of at TSU to do TV and radio interviews. So hey, that's good to see him get out there and get himself out there, because you got to sell the program. You got to let people know who you are. Who did they lose? Because I know I think I saw a couple things, but let me know.
They lost their defensive coordinator for
one.
Yeah, I definitely know they lost him. He finna go. He about to go.
So we'll see.
Blow. That's a big blow.
You lose guys like that, man. On our level, it's kind of tough. You got to retool. So we'll see how they go. I'm gonna finish running through this roster real quick, and we'll make some things happen. Let's see where I stopped off at. Ja'Cory Howard from Texas Southern, Jarvion Howard from Alcorn. Man, that's a nice backfield with them two right there. John Huggins from Jackson State, Montario Hunt from Alcorn, another good guy. Keyshawn Johnson, linebacker from Prairie View, who is always around the ball. Tyler Judson, defensive back from Southern. Isaiah Major from FAMU. Lewis Matthews, another strong linebacker from Grambling. Bryce Miller, long snapper from Alabama A&M. So got to show love to them special teams. Dimitri Morcell from Southern. Jeremy Musa, so far one of the few quarterbacks I've seen. Herb Mulligan, that's a dog right there, bro. And that dude is a dog.
I know he got selected, but I don't think he gonna participate. I think he's coming back, right?
I don't know. I hadn't heard. Hopefully, man, that dude can tote that rock, bro.
He had confirmed, I know, a while back that he was coming back for his final year. So,
all right, so we'll put a circle on that one.
Put an asterisk by that one.
Yeah, there you go. Andrew Ogletree from Bama State. Ladarius Owens, man, his backfield is crazy. You got Ladarius Owens from Texas Southern now.
I hope they let them wear, instead of that HBCU Legacy Bowl logo helmet, why they just can't wear their respective school helmets?
Yeah, like in Senior Bowl and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that one. I still to this day I would argue that decision all day long, man. That kid ran for almost if not 1,500 yards, plus another 500 or so on returns. The dude went nutty on every team he played, bro. Like the dude put up 200 on Southern. He put up 100 on 100 on Jackson State, like 100 on FAMU. He went ham on everybody, man. You know you can't disrespect that. Let's see. Like I said, we got Isaac Peppers from Jackson State, linebacker. Tom Picarillo, kicker punter from Bethune-Cookman. Oh no, that's Benedict. Why they got Bethune-Cookman logo by there? Okay, whatever. They got a Bethune-Cookman logo, but then he is a dude from Benedict. So y'all disregard that one. Lyndon Rash from Grambling. Marcus Riley, FAMU. Jamari Sharif, FAMU. Eric Smith, FAMU. DJ Stevens, Jackson State. Arrington Taylor, offensive lineman, Prairie View. And I think that's it right now. Ray Williams from Jackson State.
Ray Williams.
Jonathan.
Ray Williams. Who the hell is Ray Williams?
I know you ain't see me pause.
Hold on. Now I ain't never heard nobody named Ray Williams. Is he a walk on or something?
I don't know.
Hey, Ray done come straight off Lynch Street.
These this picture like he got a Howard uniform on.
That boy said Ray Williams from Jack. I know ain't no Ray Williams.
That's what, bro. Did you not see me? I mean, did you not hear me? Like, what's up, Blue? What's going on, man? I don't know.
The Williams brothers' sons and got on the squad real quick.
Somebody tell me who this guy is, man.
That boy gonna sing gospel and run 200 yards in the game. I know clean up.
Yeah, I'm really looking at this picture like tripping, bro. So, because this is not a Jackson State uniform. I can tell you that from the. I can tell you that off rip. That is not a Jackson State uniform. So we're gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah.
Jonathan Williams from Alabama A&M and Kamari Young from FAMU that rounds out the SWAC guys so far. That's a cousin, bro.
Oh yeah, one of the Williams brothers. Shout out to the legendary Williams brothers. If y'all got some fans.
That's where we stand right now on the roster. I'm sure they're gonna be having a few more additions. But back to what you were saying, man. I think it would be nice if they let the guys wear their helmets, you know, because it gives you a better idea of who they are and where they're from. Some kind of identification. I mean, because some people know, and then some people don't, and there's like a whole team of guys on the other side that most of us haven't seen. So it'd be cool to kind of know where they from, you know. But all in all, man, I think it's a pretty good event. I mean, the game is not always. Well, I mean, it's only been two of them, but the games are not great offensively. But that's to be understood. When you got a group of guys working together for less than a week, trying to go out there and play a game, the defense tend to be on top more than anything. But it's a fun little atmosphere, and it's crazy to watch because with it being in New Orleans, you get a lot of SWAC people there, and it's like all the SWAC people cheer for the SWAC players, and it's like the other team is like a road team. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have anybody up for them. But it's always a good time, and man, I'm looking forward to being there again this year. In New Orleans at the Legacy Bowl.
Will they be having some Mardi Gras festivities around that time too?
I'm quite
some parade or something going on?
Oh, around that time of year, there's gonna be a lot of things going on, and that was one of the things last year that kind of put I don't want to say a damper, but kind of impacted some people coming. The year before they had the Andre Dawson Baseball Classic in New Orleans at the same time. This year it's in Florida, so that's not a thing to worry about. My only complaint, and there's nothing that they can do about it because it's the date that they chose, and that's the game fall on that date. Is Southern and Grambling playing basketball that same Saturday. So it's like this will be the second year that I chose not to see Southern and Grambling playing basketball to go to Legacy Bowl. So last time it was a crazy game. I think Grambling won on a last second shot, but the mini dome was ridiculous. and I didn't get to see it. So hopefully this year we blow them out and get it over with. Because I'm gonna still enjoy that game now. Well, hey, sometimes you gotta make that tough choice, Crook say you get to see some sights at Mardi Gras, man.
Hey, don't. Disclaimer, please keep your assets to yourself, y'all. Do not be trying to show something for bees during the game. You will get removed expeditiously.
Yes, indeed. Expeditiously get you up out of there. But it's a fun environment, man. Like I said, it's cool to go there. They have a couple bands be there, so they give you that. Human Stadium is pretty nice stadium at Tulane. It's not the biggest, but it's a nice place. So it's fun. You get to go to New Orleans and hang out. So I like it. I'm looking forward to it again. Got to holler at my boy Blue last year.
Maybe they give us a couple copies of BCF FX.
Oh man, bro! Hey,
signed copies.
I bought that game when it first came out, bro. I did. I bought it opening day, bro.
They brought that to the campus.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. I remember they brought the trailers and everything back to that campus when they first dropped that game. Everybody was in it. They was like, "Oh, you play this like Guitar Hero." Man, that brought back little memories. Man, we need to support another game like that.
Oh yeah. So I'm looking forward to the new NCAA football coming out. Hopefully, it don't just be a college version of Madden. Right. But right now EA ain't got the best track record. So we'll see how they do. But I you know what, bro? Y'all, I don't know how y'all felt about that black college game, but y'all might kill me, but I didn't like that game, bro.
Man, that game was trash. It was absolutely trash.
All right. I took it back the same day I bought it, bro.
Yeah, that game was bad, man. That probably should have been on mobile or something. Ooh, that game was horrible.
Man, I bought the game at GameStop, bro, at like 5 o'clock after I got off work. About $8 back at the store to do it. Like, what's wrong with the game? It's broken. I said, no, it just ain't good. But it was one of the things, man. I was really looking forward to it, and it kind of hurt. I wish they would have, had the opportunity to do more, because they could have, you could always improve it, But it just didn't have it didn't have the depth but it was also a first time game, so you gotta, I understand that, but it just hurt, man. It's like I was disappointed. I was disappointed. So that dug up on the cover, boy.
But man, that game really could have been. I think they should have went back to the drawing board and try to revamp that game. Definitely why Dion was in our space.
Oh yeah, because this would have been a perfect opportunity, man. At the time with no college game going on. Yeah, that's all I need is like all I need is Dynasty. I don't play online really. All I do is play, whatever Dynasty franchise, whatever, and rebuild teams. And no doubt, Valley going to championship. That's all.
Blue Valley. Blue Valley.
That's the Valley going to championship all day long. That's gonna always happen. Valley gonna be getting 5 stars.
Make a creative school called P Valley, let Uncle Cliff Coach Cliff.
Yeah, that's a championship season every time, bro. That's like I remember the old 2K basketball series they had. I used to play with Pine Bluff, boy.
Oh, that was loaded. That was
that boy rolling.
That 2K series of college was that that probably was the best college series basketball ever. That was
Back to
really
back
loaded.
champs. Back to back champs. Pine Bluff.
Boy, that'd be the day I see UAPB knock off Duke.
Hey, I'll be right there with them if they do, boy. Lord have mercy, I'll be right there with them.
Yeah, that's why I got the old system right now. I got a couple 5 stars coming in.
Yeah, well, I need to, man. When I got rid of my PS3, which I don't know why I did it, but we was moving, and I was like, I got my system, and I don't need this one no more. And as soon as I got rid of it that same day, I was like, bro, I want to play some NCAA football, and put it out with some stuff for people to pick up. Came back, all the furniture that we left out by the street was still left. The PlayStation was the only thing that was gone. I was hurt, bro. I was hurt.
Yeah, man. I got an old PS2 right now playing NCAA 06. I built Jackson State into a dynasty.
Man, I should have kept. I really should have kept all my systems, bro. I really should have, cause y'all got me thinking, man. Cause I remember, I'm old enough to remember, man, when they first, like, what it was, NCAA 98 or 99, when they first had SWAC teams on there, and they had the Heritage Bowl.
Football. Ooh, yeah.
They had the Heritage Bowl and everything, bro. Like
the Heritage Bowl was on NCAA 98.
Yeah, 97. I think 97 and 98. Might have been 99 too. They had all that, bro. Like I remember, I used to get off work early and go to GameStop and get my game, man. Like where was it was Electronic Boutique. That's how far back that was.
I'm that old too. Electronics Boutique before it became GameStop. And sometimes was named KB too.
Hey, I go back to Babbage's. I don't know if y'all know that, but that was one of them early ones.
We is throwback Babbage's. I remember Babbage's. Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, man, they really need to implement some SWAC schools back in these games, man, because they used to be fun, building up them teams. But wanna slide over real quick, man. They released some payouts for these FBS games, and not a lot of people getting that bread, man. Fam, you getting $700K from Miami, so that's a nice little payday, but nobody really getting a whole lot of money this year. So maybe this thing's starting to drop a little bit.
$700K for Miami, man. That ain't even. That's not enough. Shit. That is not enough at all. Crooks ain't whoop Jackson. I ain't gonna lie. What's so bad about them old games, man? Oh, you could go dynasty with another team, but Jackson is straight trash, bro. He lied.
Bro, I never forget, bro. When FAMU beat us that year, 65-18 in 1999, bro, I fired up my PlayStation. Bro, I beat FAMU like 300 or nothing, boss. I took all my frustration out on that video game, bro. That's a good.
FAMU bad. Jackson State bad on there. BCU bad.
You know who used to have, like, what team used to always be in the championship though? Army in North Texas.
Army and Air Force, yo. That was crazy. I think the developers did something like to make them like get 5 stars all of a sudden because of the independent conferences.
Yeah,
they will always be up top, and I'm like, how?
Them boys come back with the quickness, man. I'm like, bro, Kirk on y'all again, bro.
I don't even think they put Southern on in the NCAA 05. Well, no, did they put them on 05?
Yeah, we was on there.
Grambling was on there. I know BCU was too. I know who wasn't on there. FAMU. I know that.
Man, them games take me back, bro. Like I miss them days, man. Them was some fun days. But we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully, hopefully we can get this game and it be good because I hate to spend money on a bad game now, man. I got too old. I can't
Yeah,
be
with all this
I can't be
NIL,
throwing away
man,
that
they
money
are
no
taking
more.
advantage, man.
Oh yeah,
Put Willie Simmons on the cover, NCAA HBCU football.
yeah. I think that was they everybody had their little music after they score. Like I say, I put in a lot of time on them games, man. I I spent way too much time on them games. Still do, but not as much as I probably as not as much as I probably used to. But the one thing that used to be weird on was the uniforms, because sometimes the uniforms be like a couple years behind.
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't like. Definitely them Jackson State Cup logos and the cafeteria on the helmet. That JSU logo, oh my God. I hated that logo.
Well,
Didn't get
them
that
folks.
block back until NCAA 09. That's when the
Uh-huh.
block came back.
That's and that's when they started getting back good too, though. Them games, man. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to try to go find me an old PlayStation, man. Y'all got me reminiscing, man.
Yeah,
I need
they
to.
on Amazon. They got brand new refurbished with 150. That ain't no
Oh
bad.
shit,
That ain't no
that was
bad
up.
price.
That ain't bad at all.
Hmm.
Hey, we it all do, man. I got a block of time that I can play, man. So I had to I had to take it. I had to make the most of it. Early in the morning and late at night. That's when I get my game on.
And now this crook say he go for rank 180 on. No, not 180, but he got to do 100 at least.
Yes,
I think the
indeed.
most I ever scored actually in them games. I did like 120 one time. I think that's the highest I ever got. 120, 130.
Yeah, like on a legit game, not like
Yeah.
like I say where I put the thing on the easiest mode and got mad. Nothing like
Mm-hmm.
that, but just like a straight playthrough. Probably about 110, 120.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Straight went East Mississippi on them boys.
I know. I'm gonna keep playing till you stop me, man. I'm gonna keep making this thing happen till you stop me. You gotta stop me. But y'all, I know one of the things I've been seeing on Twitter the last couple of days, and it's not really a swag thing, but it kind of is, but it ain't. MEAC supposed to be expanding.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing Morehouse name come up a lot. I've been hearing Tuskegee name come up a lot. Um, Tuskegee was the interesting one because a lot of people want Tuskegee to join the SWAC. So
SWAC. Yeah,
um,
that makes more sense for them to join the SWAC than anything.
yeah, because I mean, there's the closest team to them now. If they join the MEAC, it could be South Carolina State. Unless they
Mm-hmm.
get somebody else from their conference to join. But that's a lot of travel going up to Delaware and all of that, man. I hope the MEAC expand so they can continue to stay alive. But I don't know if that's the right move for them though.
But what they should do is I'm sorry, but let's switch Valley and put them in the SIAC and bring over Tuskegee. Let's just go and make that switch right now.
Yeah, right now I think I from what I'm hearing, it's okay. I can't really say for sure. We just got a commitment from our offensive lineman from California yesterday. Um, I think we got commitment from running back from Baton Rouge this week. We had like 12 guys on campus last week, and I think a good bit of them are going to commit. So I think we're doing pretty good. We look to be trying to revamp that offensive line, which, like I said earlier, is very necessary because that line was not good this season. Um, got an OC, so we got an idea what direction the team gonna go in. I won't know nothing 100% till signing day, man, because ain't nobody talking around here. It's like a gag order, bro.
Yeah, I gotta talk noise on Valley, man.
Yeah, they go. Hey, all four of them is gonna be on his neck, bro. That man ain't gonna have Valley people on him. And Valley don't play now. They might not have numbers, but they but they don't play. Yeah, you know, getting one team to join it don't fix nothing. So you need two, and you need two so you can move Jackson over to the West, and that way we ain't got to worry about Southern and Jackson being a non-conference game ever
Well,
again.
y'all
You
don't
know,
want them problems. Jackson come over to the West.
hey, y'all don't want them West problems, bro. The West, the West is crazy.
They don't want that problem.
If,
The
if,
East a beast too now. Don't get it. Don't, it ain't sweet in the East no more.
it ain't sweet, but the West is like everybody got a chance, bro. The West, I don't know, just something about the West that just make everybody just upside down. The East is better at the top. The West is just it is like everybody like in the middle, you know what I'm saying? So we all fighting it out. But yeah, I mean, you know, I was just trying to find a way to keep some of them games from rolling off the schedule. But Valley schedule is tough, man. One thing about Valley ain't scared to go play nobody, bro. They ain't scared to go play nobody at all. And they ain't worried about playing at home either.
Has Valley's schedule come out yet?
Yeah, they got four games non-conference on the road. Um,
So everyone's scheduled out, right?
I mean not complete. I think Alcorn, Texas Southern, Purview. Them the last ones I'm waiting to see. But I don't know. Maybe Los J. You know TSU schedule finished. I seen bits and pieces of it. So wait. I know we waiting on three official announcements. Then everybody be complete. Yeah, I think Morehouse would be a good fit for them. I mean, they fit a lot of what the MEAC is, and I mean, obviously getting a foothold in Atlanta don't never hurt. But it'd be interesting to see who else go with them. Man, yeah, I did see that. And you know that's your homecoming game, so I understand the reasons behind it. But bro, I don't even know if them people will have a team by the time
Man,
the season rolls around.
that should be an unfair thing to play
Them,
Virginia
them,
Lynchburg.
them boys is going through it.
Speaking of Virginia Lynchburg, did you know they beat Lane College last year?
They did.
Yeah, I went back. I looked on the schedule. They beat Lane.
Damn.
They beat them 45-42.
Ooh, they had offense.
I was like, wow.
Man.
Yeah, they lost. They lost to Lynchburg. I was like, wow. And we don't
Oh
be
my
careful.
God.
We don't be careful. We gotta come play that game too, because we don't want to lose the lane either.
Yeah, I mean, ask Tennessee State.
Yeah,
Lane are catching
possibility.
now.
Yeah.
They
They were
almost
pretty
they almost beat
trash
Columbus
last
up a
year,
couple
but
times. Yeah, they had a rough season last year, but they usually have some athletes, man. Losing to Virginia Lynchburg should get your coach fired automatically, bro. I don't
right.
like that night. He should have to turn his stuff in
That boy ought to be
because
fired at halftime.
I know
You lose to Lynchburg.
because that just should not happen, man. Them folks going through it. So hopefully it'll be the last time we see some of them people see them on somebody's schedule, man. Because them games I can't stand, bro. Like,
Man, I hate them. I
hey,
even hate when people play Edward Waters and stuff. I just felt like that's an unfair advantage too.
yeah, all them games, man. But letting Lincoln score 18 points on your team is definitely a recipe to get fired, bro. I'm not saying no names, but somebody did that this year and they got fired. So you can't let that kind of stuff happen, bro.
Yeah, JPD gonna arrest TC if they lose the lane. I can see JPD put TC in the back of the cruiser now. You going to jail, sir? Hines Now he might high counter boy might get TC if they lose the lane.
The sheriff's gonna grab him.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Tyree handle TC then.
Like I say, bro, losing them kind of games, man. You know, like I said, I don't disrespect D2 teams because they got a lot of D2 teams with with some talent. But you know, you still not supposed to lose them games. But losing to like I say, them lower schools is way worse. But that year we lost to Arkansas Monticello. Bro, I couldn't even understand. I didn't even know who those people was, bro. Like that, they came in Mumford and beat the brakes off us.
Not the Boyle Eagles.
Yes, bro, they came in there
Ain't no
and
way.
tore us up, bro. The score was like 35-7, and that was Stump Mitchell days, bro.
Dang.
30, I think it was 35-7, man. We didn't stand a chance. And it was crazy because that was his second game at Southern. And we had beat Delaware State the first game, and we was all hyped, bro. We were like talking SWAC championship. Turn around next week. Turn around next weekend, lost to the Boll Weevils, man.
Yeah, that Tuskegee loss was bad too. But we lost 35-7 in Mobile. Man, that was the worst whooping I ever seen. Man, that was crazy.
Yeah, but at least it went a home game, bro.
It don't matter. You still you
so,
still don't
so,
get drugged by a D2 team like that.
oh no, you shouldn't. But which one was worse, bro? That game or the Kentucky State game?
I think the Tuskegee game, honestly. Because I see Jack State got manhandled, bro. I see one of them little old linemen take one out, largest defensive lineman, threw that boy to the ground, like get out of here.
It's a it's a 12 game season. It's a 12 game season this year,
Uh-huh.
bro. All I
Yeah,
know
but
is
that Kentucky State one was bad, but to me, I thought that Tuskegee was worse.
bro. All I know is Kentucky State ain't throw the ball but like 3 times in that game, bro. I was like,
Yeah, they
Jesus
threw three
Christ,
times and we got and still lost it. All you got to do is load up the box.
man. They ain't have an answer for what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But like you say, bro, you should never get pushed around by them kind of teams, man. Like I remember when North Carolina Central was D2, they came to Baton Rouge and beat us pretty bad, and somebody robbed their locker room.
Yeah,
It get
because
crazy up there, bro.
Dion definitely almost found out when because we were playing with Bell. I mean not Bellhaven, but Delta State for a while too.
Yeah, that boy missed like 2 touchdowns late in the game, man.
Mm-hmm. Dion didn't play him no more.
At all.
No more.
But yeah, this a big weekend for basketball, man. Southern got Alcorn and Jackson. Them 2 places we typically don't have a lot of success, and we ain't really looking too good on the road in conference play right now. I'm interested to see how we handle this, man, because I think Southern got a solid team. I don't know if we're a first place team, yet. We sitting there tied for first, but I don't know if we're a first place team yet. But we got some guys that can play. We just go through stretches where we can't make shots. Somebody want to do a lot themselves, and then can't nobody else step up. So it's gonna be interesting. Pine Bluff, we beat them Saturday, and I was surprised that we played defense that well against them. But I don't know. I'm trying to hold my tongue on Southern for another couple of weeks. Southern Jackson State gonna be on ESPNU. All right, I'll check that out on Monday.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nice little Monday stage. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Family, I think it's gonna be employee and faculty appreciation too.
they should have a pretty nice turnout then. And we had a pretty solid crowd against Pine Bluff on Saturday. It was Greek night, so they turned out.
Oh, Greek night. Shout out to the Alphas. Shout out to the AKAs. Shout out to the Loops, the Qs, NG
Everybody,
Rose, Zetas. Sigmas, Iotas. That leave anybody else? Kappas. The Peppermint
Yeah.
Boys. I don't mean that being offensive or anything. Shout out to the Kappa, man. I all right with me, bro.
Hey, what's
To everybody, man. I rock with everybody, bro. Y'all do be having the peppermints on Wednesdays now. I know. Sweet Wednesday.
Yeah, but we used to have, I think they still do it. We used to have Pretty Wednesday.
Yeah, it's called Sweet Wednesday at JSU. They dress up in them penny loafers with the suspenders, had the peppermints in their pocket.
And salute to JSU women team. Coach Reed still got them girls playing Pine Bluff, bro. They got a squad. They came. I caught the end of their game against Southern, and that's all I needed to see. They came to Southern and beat the brakes off us. TSU men looking better, and they looking better. I still don't think they got the shooters like they normally have, but I think obviously TSU gonna be in the mix, but I don't think they got the shooting like they normally got.
Speaking of like them, about these big men, man. Ain't no big men in the SWAC like this.
Bro, it's really not.
Cause it was a dude, man. This dude was like 6'9", 6'10". And this dude was getting manhandled by a little guard, man. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, man. I'm a shot. How you doing, Mr. Bolden, man? Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. To answer your question, D, we got one most ESPNU game on February 12th. That's Prairie View at Florida A&M. No more ESPN games after that. But them the thing about the big men in the SWAC, bro, and I didn't watch a few games, and being at games in person. Some teams don't even have big men on their roster, bro. Like Pine Bluff, they got like they pick their biggest dude is like 6'8", which is fine, on this level, but they got like 30 guards on their team. And I think they play like 4 guards the whole game, in their lineup. And nobody, bro, if you got a guy that can catch the ball on the block and make some moves, he gonna score every time because nobody defends the post no more. And nobody even looked to throw the ball inside no more, and it for me it's kind of weird because I'm used to seeing guys, catch the ball down there and make a couple plays here and there. You ain't got to do it all game long like back in the old days, but nobody really do it that much no more, and everybody's like 6'4" to 6'7", and could jump out the gym. Looking at warm-ups and stuff before a game, bro, everybody can dunk.
Right.
Like, all these guys can dunk. All these guys can fly through the air. And then the game comes, it's like none of that you see. None of that. It's like I don't I don't understand that part. Yeah, usually if you go on the ESPN app, they'll have it on demand. Now I don't know how long it stay up, but usually you can watch it the next day on there. Yeah, we're not built for a non-conference play. It's two reasons why our team. Well, we've been doing good in the non-conference this season to a degree, but it's 2 reasons why our team struggle in tournament play. One, we don't match up with a lot of these teams. We either don't have the size or we don't have the skill on the perimeter. And the other one is the referees. Our referees let you play football out there sometimes, bro. So it's like they're not called. A guy can drive to the lane and 4 people can hit him and they won't whistle it. And in a tournament, they calling that. Cause they calling it the way the game's supposed to be called. But it's like we just don't we built to beat each other, not necessarily to compete with nobody else. And we don't have enough talent to offset a lot of the matchups.
Right. I agree.
And nobody really, I won't say nobody, but a lot of teams in the conference don't even run offenses. They just do a little up top weave till somebody get open, or they might run a pick and roll, or it's like a 1-on-1 ISO till that dude find his shot. Hardly ever any driving dish. like I say, no high post, no low post, none of that, man. Like you'll see it from time to time, but if you're looking for a team to run offenses in the SWAC, you ain't gonna really see it. It's frustrating, man. That's like the one thing I be sitting there like, run a play, man. Settle the team down, run a play, But it worked for some people. You got shooters, it can work. But if them shooters go cold, it hurts you a lot.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the play.
Oh yeah, I know.
I sure the schedule don't even compete with that. No, we in the playing game.
That's a good question. I will. There are some coaches who I think coach very well, and obviously it reflects on their teams and the standings. I'm sure some of those guys get out there and get that extra instruction. But some of these coaches in the conference, they just got the best seat in the house. Like I was watching Valley Saturday, Monday, and ain't too much Valley could do anyway. But coach was just basically standing there looking at the game like he was he was a fan. He was just standing there watching. And Coach Ivory not a bad coach, but it just I don't know. It just I just don't think I don't know what the problem is.
Now, Crook got a good point. Now because these dudes, all they do is shooting threes. They don't want to get down low and do the dirty work anymore.
No, bro. And like I say, everybody want to shoot threes, and everybody want to shoot logo threes. Everybody want to shoot deep threes, and it's like get in the lane. Like I said, drive and dish. You don't have to. You set up other people, man. If you drive the ball in the hole, the defense always gonna collapse. You kick it out, you got a better shot. You pass the ball around, you get the better shot on the perimeter. It just nobody. A lot of teams don't make that extra pass, and usually that always open up a shot. It just is 1-on-1, and you go from there. That's an interesting matchup, but I'm still not sure we're gonna make it. But
man, to be honest, at this point, I feel like anybody could come out the SWAC and win the SWAC right now. The way the play is going on. Seriously.
Oh, it's gonna be just because you finish one don't mean you're gonna win the tournament. And if you all you gotta do is get in and win 3 games, if you could do that, because we go cold, our team go cold from time to time. You get hot at the right time, and you find yourself in bad positions, and sometimes you can't get out of. Yeah, I think that's one thing about Southern is they women's team don't. Coach Funches never really had a lot of size on his team, and that's for whatever reason that's what he liked, and it works sometimes. But when when you meet a team who can do what you do, they always have a problem. Southern biggest problem on the women's team, they can't handle pressure, which is funny because they pressure a lot, but they can't handle traps. And so if you could trap them and speed them up a little bit, you'll turn them over. Bro, so many people want to hit that doggone step back 3, bro. I swear to God. It's like everybody want to hit a step back 3. I'm like, set your feet and shoot the ball, man. Yeah, I mean, when you break it down, it's so many ways you can look at it, and of course, a lot of guys, the fundamentals ain't like they used to be. These, like I said, man, if you go to a basketball game, watch the warm-ups. I swear, if there's 15 guys on the team, 9 or 10 of them, bro, are like jumping out the gym. Like I was watching Valley warm up, bro. They had dudes doing 360s and reverses in warm-ups, and coming in again, they can't even dribble the ball down the floor, man. It just, yeah, it's like that guy can shoot the ball like that. That guy can shoot from 40 feet with his eyes closed. Everybody can't do that. Like I remember, but that's the way basketball is. Everybody did what they saw. When I was growing up, everybody thought they was MJ. Everybody was trying to do reverses and glide through the air, change the shot in the air and all this stuff. And then it's like everybody thought they was AI. You know, then a lot of people thought they was Kobe. So it's like this stuff generation though, bro, it's different. It's different. Man, it's so bad. My nephew plays basketball. He's 6. My daddy say they already got a boy on their team that's trying to shoot from way back there, bro. That's ridiculous.
Hey, at least, what they say, the best shots is the one you don't take. So, hey, little buddy, 6 years old, hey, keep shooting them threes. You gonna eventually hit that goal.
That man say he gonna get himself there. Yeah, they do. They if you don't get murdered, if you get to the basket, you can if you strong enough to finish in the SWAC, bro, you can finish anywhere. Cause I guarantee you, when you get to the hole, you're gonna have at least 4 or 5 hands slapping at you, and because they allow a lot of reaching and grabbing. Bro, I seen a dude drive to the ball, grab the defender hand, and pull it out the way. I'm like, you can't do that, bro.
I'm telling you, like,
it.
The SWAC basketball is so scrappy. It looks almost like street ball sometimes.
Sometimes it get that way, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes dribbling the ball with their hand out there. Like you remember like when you were little and you were learning how to dribble and you were playing ball, you had your hand out in front of you to keep people from getting close to you. Mm-hmm. Dudes dribble like that, bro. I'm like, you can't. You got to have some. You know, I don't mind physicality. I love physical basketball. But you got to have some kind of line that's drawn to stop the game from being just, being out of control. And then sometimes they don't let nothing slide. So it's like it's either or. You have to pick your extreme. But I still love SWAC basketball, man. That man, I seen a man throw a step almost like Derrick Henry, bro. You know what I'm saying? That game Monday was one of the worst officiated games I ever seen in my life, bro. I seen a dude travel 4 times.
Yeah,
bro,
it was.
I seen a dude travel 4 times on the same possession, bro.
You sure did. For BCU?
No, this dude was playing for Valley. I was at the Valley game against Southern. That dude traveled 4 times on the same possession, bro. And he missed the shot because he thought they were gonna call a travel, so they're trying to hurry up and shoot. I'm like, bro, how y'all? The man gave y'all 4 opportunities to call and y'all ain't called nothing, and he still missed the shot. It's like, it's rough, man. Like I say, it's rough, and like I said, they got talent in this league, man. I'm not trying to talk about the guys because there's a lot of talented guys in this league, but we just more of an athletic league. If you got athletes and you got a couple shooters, you gonna be okay. But yeah, the ref, man, like I said, I normally I'm not a referee person, but when I go to them games, bro, they always get me in that mode, man. Like I be so upset, man, because like they just ruin the game sometimes. They get caught up in the moment, and I know officiating is hard because I know people that are referees on different levels, but that's a job I would not want to have, man.
You're right, because you make that wrong call.
They on your neck.
That gap will come out.
Bro, I reffed one game in my life, and it was like a 9 or 10-year-old game, and I was like, bro, I don't want no parts of this. I was feeling
the long pants, the long black pants.
I was feeling in, bro. I wasn't even supposed to be. I was actually coaching a team, but they were short refs. So the game, I think it was like the game before I was out there, like, man, that we know you, we know you. You want to come out and help out? I was like, all right, man. People were yelling at me, man. I'm like, bro, I can't deal with this. Parents trying to jump on you because you calling, and I mean, and at the same time, bro, I almost got thrown out of a game as a coach of an 8-year-old team, bro. So I ain't the best example either. I had to give up my coaching days, bro. I used to coach for the Scotlandville Sports Academy, man. But I couldn't. That just wasn't my thing, man. I did it out of respect for a guy I knew, but I never wanted to do it, bro. Every time he saw me, he'd ask me, "Man, Chuck, when you gonna come out and coach?" Man, I'm not coming out there. And he just kept asking me until I finally broke down, man. And I was like, "This ain't for me." Oh, I need at least 6, man. And I'm talking about the high sixes, like 700,000-800,000. Because I ain't repping for no $40, bro, to take the
Just,
harassment that DP.
just imagine the professional referees. I know they kill smoke.
Yes, indeed, bro. With all that money on the line, bro. Because, like you say, people go crazy at little kids' games. So you know when you got millions of dollars on the line, bro, it gotta be worse, man. Man, because you know, me being me, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, man, I might call everything when I step on that floor. I show up in a bad mood, man, I might call everything. But like I say, man, the refs got it. They got it rough. They sometimes they bring it on themselves. But the only thing I'm gonna say, this is the last thing I'm gonna say on referees, and I'm gonna leave it alone, bro. They love replaying the SWAC, bro. I ain't never seen so many games be stopping replays. They stop it for anything, man. It's like ball go off somebody's foot is clearly the other team ball. They still got to go review it. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like I don't want to get into it with nobody, mama, you know, because they take that serious, bro. Like you know, parents take them sports more serious than the kids do. Used to get yelled at for not playing their son. I'm like, the league I used to coach in, you know, everybody had to play. So we set it up where we had one rotation where we put the people in who coach knew wasn't the best. So you get like a minute or two. And they like he played. You know, I mean, other kids are better, you know, like just keep working. Everybody, you know, because some people think their kid is a lot better than they are. And you know, you hate to be the person to tell them that their kid ain't that good, bro. I like your son don't come to practice. Why should he be playing? Your son not even at practice. Like,
yeah.
But you know, it's nutty, man. And I try to leave that alone. I stay on this side of everything, man, where I can say whatever and don't have to worry about nothing. But man, I think we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. My wife got a roast in the crock pot, man. That thing smelling good, boy. We gonna throw down today.
Yes, man, that sounds good. Ooh. Get you some of that rice and
yes, indeed. Potatoes, man. Hey, I know they had one in Texas, but the referee,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I remember who lose exactly what he tried to do in Texas. That big.
Well, I'm not built for that, bro. I'm not built for that. But man, like I say, man, I thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. Like I say, I got some good food smelling through the door, man. You know, wife got that Angus beef. We about to throw down. Oh yeah, y'all trying to buy some jewelry for y'all ladies or y'all y'all side pieces or whatever. Cause you know the 15th is side piece day. You know, so y'all trying to do that, man. Y'all hit up Park Lane Jewelry. The link is in my description. Man, buy your woman something nice, or buy your mama something nice, or your auntie, or whoever, man. Or you know, if you like jewelry, buy. Hey, I'm not knocking whoever. You know, I know we got some ladies that watch, so you like, you know, just hit the site. It's on my it's on the description of the video, and get somebody something nice for Valentine's Day.
And young man's buy jewelry too now.
Oh yeah, them young mans always be buying jewelry. You know.
Yeah. You know. Shout out to the young mans that buy jewelry.
we all been there, bro. We all been there. So hey, if you wanna buy some jewelry, now's the time to get it before Valentine's Day. So you know, make that young lady happy, man. But with that being said, man, we're gonna get on up out of here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with post signing day show. So y'all keep it locked with us, and we'll holler at y'all.
All right, y'all. Until next week.
Peace.